Listen carefully, because this message did not randomly find you. This isn't coincidence. This isn't chance. The very fact that you're hearing these words right now is a divine appointment, a spiritual setup, created just for you. This is your moment. You are standing in the exact place, at the exact time, chosen by heaven for a breakthrough that will change your financial destiny forever. So don't even think about clicking away. If you are here, it's because the universe, because God Himself has ordained it. I have seen your silent tears. I have seen the nights you went to bed, wondering how you would make it through tomorrow. I've seen you counting pennies, stretching every dollar, worrying if it would be enough. I've heard every prayer you whispered in the dark when you thought nobody was listening. But let me tell you, heaven was listening. Every tear was a seed. And now, that seed is about to break open. Today, a decree has been signed in the heavens in your favor. Your name is on it. Your story is written in it. Your need is acknowledged in it. And your reward is sealed in it. This is not fate. This is not luck. This is divine order. This is a financial miracle, and it's coming directly into your life. I want you to imagine this. Picture a locked vault suddenly swinging wide open. Light floods out of it. Inside is not just money. Inside is strategy. Inside is wisdom. Inside are connections. Inside are open doors that were invisible to you before. This miracle is bigger than just numbers in a bank account. This is restoration of peace, restoration of vision, restoration of your confidence. For so long, you've survived on just enough. You've seen others move ahead while you've had to scrape and stretch. But hear me, just enough is over. A new flow is being activated in your life. This is the flow of abundance, of unexpected provision, of financial miracles you could never have orchestrated on your own. And listen, this miracle isn't about your effort. It's about your faith. Heaven has seen your faith, even when you were tired, even when you were discouraged, even when everything around you looked impossible. You kept believing. And that faith has touched heaven. It has shaken the angels into motion. And because of that, I've come with a word. Your season of lack is ending. Don't limit yourself by what you see right now. Don't obsess over debts, overdue bills, or empty accounts. Provision has already been released. Resources have already been assigned. Divine connections have already been placed in your path. You just haven't seen them yet, but you will. Now hear this carefully. You're going to recognize the unfolding of this financial miracle by 3 undeniable signs. The first sign will be peace, supernatural peace. It will come over you even when nothing around you has changed yet. That peace will be your confirmation that heaven is already at work. The second sign will be an idea, an inspiration, a persistent thought that won't leave you alone. It won't be random. It will be divine instruction. And if you follow it, it will unlock the door to the provision waiting for you. The third sign will be a person. Someone will show up, maybe a new contact, maybe someone you already know, with the key you need, a word, a connection, an opportunity, or a resource. And when they come, you'll know it's not coincidence, it's fulfillment. So don't you dare disconnect. Stay until the end of this message, because if you walk away now, you could miss the very key that unlocks your miracle. This is not entertainment. This is not just another video. This is a spiritual transaction. This is a living agreement being written over your life right now. And I'm asking you to activate it with faith. Declare it out loud. Type it in the comments right now. My financial miracle is on its way. That's not just words. That's a prophecy. That's a seed. That's an action of faith that will echo in heaven and accelerate what has already been released for you. Because faith without action is incomplete. Every time you take a visible step, whether that's declaring it, whether that's sowing into it, whether that's aligning your actions with your belief, you activate a principle that guarantees a response from the spiritual realm. Heaven loves faith, but heaven responds to faith in action. And listen, this isn't just about money. Money is part of it, yes. But this miracle comes with ideas, strategies, partnerships, and a total shift of atmosphere in your home. God doesn't just want to fill your wallet. He wants to heal your heart, restore your hope, and give you a testimony that will inspire others. Because this prosperity is not only for you, it's so you can become a channel, a blessing, a living witness that the God of miracles still provides. You will not end this year the way you started it. New doors will open, plans will be activated, opportunities will show up. The ideas that come to your mind will not be ordinary. They will be divine. Your story is about to change from barely surviving to overflowing and thriving. So get ready, stay alert, watch for the 3 signs: peace, divine inspiration, and a key person. And when you see them, act on them immediately. Don't dismiss them as ordinary, because often what looks ordinary is the disguise for something extraordinary. You have been chosen for this. Your tears, your struggles, your prayers, they were not wasted. They have prepared you for this moment. This is your divine appointment with abundance. This is your financial miracle, and it is on its way right now. Take a deep breath. Feel that warmth rising in your spirit. That's the evidence. That's the confirmation. The flow has already begun. Declare it with me right now. My financial miracle is on its way. And believe it, because heaven has already signed it. Amen. Listen closely, because what I'm about to reveal to you now goes even deeper than what you heard before. If you thought part 1 was powerful, this is where the breakthrough begins to take form. The atmosphere around you is already shifting. Things are moving in the unseen. Right now, even as these words are being spoken, chains are breaking, doors are unlocking, and unseen forces are aligning in your favor. You see, miracles don't always arrive with a loud announcement. Sometimes they slip into your life quietly, almost unnoticed, until suddenly, everything is different. And that's exactly what's happening right now. There is a rearrangement taking place behind the scenes of your life. People you've never met are being prepared to cross your path. Resources that were once out of reach are being placed within your grasp. Circumstances that once blocked you are being flipped in your favor. But here's what I need you to understand. This is not about waiting for life to get easier. This is about you stepping into a higher dimension of faith, a faith that doesn't depend on what you see, but on what you know deep inside your spirit. Because the truth is, your spirit already knows you were made for more. That's why you've never been satisfied with just enough. That's why even in your lowest moments, there was a whisper inside you saying, "This isn't the end. Something greater is coming." And now, that something greater is arriving. Not as a wish, not as a maybe, but as a divine certainty. Listen, the shift that's happening for you is not a temporary rescue. It's not a quick fix. What's unfolding is a complete realignment of your financial destiny. The way you see money, the way you attract provision, the way you step into opportunities, it's all being rewritten. This isn't patchwork. This is a brand new blueprint being drawn over your life. And here's the key. Don't mistake small beginnings for small results. The blessing may start like a trickle, but it's the start of a flood. That unexpected check, that phone call with good news, that chance encounter with someone who believes in you, these are not random. They are confirmations that the miracle is in motion. But there's something else you must grasp. Abundance is not just about numbers in a bank. Abundance is about freedom. Freedom to wake up without fear of bills. Freedom to dream without limits. Freedom to say yes to opportunities instead of shrinking back in worry. This is the life you are being elevated into. A life where lack no longer has authority over you. Picture this. Imagine walking into a room you've entered 1,000 times before. Only this time, the lights are on, the windows are open, and you see things you never noticed. That's what's happening in your financial world. The opportunities were always there, but now the light is revealing them. What was once hidden is being uncovered. But here's the truth. You must be willing to walk through doors that scare you, because the miracle will not always look comfortable. Sometimes it will stretch you. Sometimes it will require courage. Sometimes it will demand that you take a step before you see the ground. But that is where the supernatural begins. That is where faith becomes sight. And I want to tell you something else. Your past struggles are not wasted. Every season of delay, every closed door, every disappointment, it was training. It was shaping you for this exact moment. You see, miracles are not just about receiving. They're about becoming. And you are becoming someone who can carry abundance without fear, wealth without pride, and blessings without losing yourself. This is bigger than a miracle. It's a transformation. It's not just money entering your hands. It's wisdom entering your mind, boldness entering your spirit, and hope covering your life. You are not just being blessed. You are being positioned. Positioned to influence, to lead, to elevate others. That's why the resistance was so strong. That's why the struggle felt so long. Because what's coming for you isn't small. It's monumental. So hear me. Get ready to expand. Get ready to step into rooms you never thought you'd enter. Get ready to handle opportunities that once felt too big for you. Because this time, you won't be overwhelmed. You'll be equipped. This is not charity. This is not luck. This is destiny in action. And now I want you to take a bold step of faith. Declare this out loud. This is my turning point. Write it down. Type it in the comments. Claim it with your voice. Because your words carry power. And when you release them, heaven responds. This is not just another season. This is the beginning of a new era in your life. The old chapter is closed. The struggle has served its purpose. And now, you are stepping into a flow where provision meets purpose, where money meets meaning, and where miracles meet manifestation. Get ready. Because what's coming next will not only surprise you, it will surprise everyone who doubted you. And when it happens, you'll know beyond a shadow of a doubt, only God could have done this. Lean in for a moment, because what I'm about to share with you now will stretch your vision further than it has ever gone before. You've heard about the miracle coming. You've felt the shift starting. But now, this is where you begin to see what that miracle will make you become. Understand this. Miracles are not just about what you receive. They're about what you are called to carry. And right now, you are being prepared to step into a life where abundance is not a visitor. It's a permanent resident. There is a reason you're still standing after everything you've gone through. There's a reason the storm didn't destroy you, the losses didn't define you, and the delays didn't break you. Because you were not built to collapse. You were built to rise. You are not a victim of circumstances. You are proof that divine favor rests on the determined. But let me show you something deeper. Your financial miracle isn't just arriving to solve problems. It's arriving to create possibilities. You see, When money flows with purpose, it multiplies. It doesn't just meet your needs. It builds legacies. It creates opportunities for others. It transforms not just a household, but a community. And that is why your blessing will be bigger than you imagined. Because it was never meant to stop with you. You are being positioned as a channel, someone through whom heaven can release provision to others. Picture this. You walk into a future where you don't wake up chasing bills, but instead wake up chasing vision. Where your choices are no longer limited by what you can afford, but empowered by what you are called to do. That future is closer than you think. And here's the divine irony. You once cried over what you lacked, but soon you'll laugh at how quickly things turn around. The doors that were locked in your face will swing open with ease. The people who overlooked you will now look to you. The opportunities you thought you weren't qualified for will find you irresistible. Because favor doesn't ask for permission. It just arrives and rewrites the rules. I want you to imagine this. You're walking on a path, and for years it's been filled with obstacles, stones, thorns, steep hills. But suddenly, the path ahead begins to clear. The rocks move aside, the thorns vanish, and the road stretches smooth and wide. That's what's happening in your financial world. The barriers are dissolving. The restrictions are lifting. What was once hard will now flow with grace. And this is why I need you to prepare yourself, not just practically, but mentally and spiritually. Because blessings without preparation can feel like burdens, but blessings with preparation feel like freedom. That's why this season isn't only about receiving, it's about expanding your capacity, expanding your vision, expanding your courage. Listen carefully. There will come a moment soon when you'll stand in front of a decision that feels bigger than you. It may scare you, it may stretch you, but that decision will be the gateway to everything you've prayed for. When it comes, don't hesitate. Don't second guess. Don't let fear whisper you out of your future. Step boldly. Step knowing that the ground will appear beneath your feet as you walk. And here's the truth. What you're stepping into is not fragile. It's not temporary. It's not one breakthrough followed by another breakdown. No. This is stability. This is sustainability. This is the kind of blessing that outlives you. But you must claim it. So I'm asking you right now, declare this with conviction. I am stepping into unshakable abundance. Say it out loud. Write it down. Type it in the comments. Don't hold back, because your declaration is not empty. It's the sound that unlocks doors in the spirit. This is bigger than a paycheck. This is bigger than one answered prayer. This is the rebirth of your identity. You are not someone who struggles. You are not someone who barely makes it. No, hear me clearly. You are chosen. You are favored. You are rising into a season where abundance becomes your normal. And when it happens, it won't just change your life. It will change the lives of everyone connected to you. Family, friends, strangers. You will become the evidence that miracles still happen. You will become the living testimony that God still provides. So get ready, because what's about to unfold in your life is not simply a blessing. It's a movement. It's a transformation. And it starts now. Listen carefully, because what I'm about to release into your spirit right now will take you further than anything you've heard in the previous parts. The moment you've been waiting for is no longer on its way. It is standing right in front of you. And if you dare to believe it, everything about your life is about to shift into a dimension you've never experienced before. This is not just about provision, it's about elevation. Not just survival, but overflow. You are about to walk into a chapter where doors you never even knocked on will swing wide open, where answers will come before the questions, where opportunities will chase you down instead of you chasing them. Let me tell you why. Because your story has been marked for acceleration. The years of delay are being redeemed in an instant. What you thought would take 10 years will happen in 1. What you thought would require endless struggle will unfold with ease. The same God who multiplies loaves and parts seas is now multiplying your results and parting the resistance in your path. But here's the deeper truth. You're not just being given resources, you're being given authority. Authority to command situations that once commanded you. Authority to stand where you once bowed in fear. Authority to declare what will be, and watch heaven back your words with power. This is your inheritance, and it cannot be revoked. Can you feel it? That stirring inside you is not emotion, it's confirmation. The atmosphere around you is testifying that something is breaking open. It's like the first crack of dawn after the longest night. The darkness fought hard, but it couldn't hold you. The light is here, and with it comes vision, clarity, and abundance. And listen, this new season will not look like anything you've lived before. The phone calls will be different. The people showing up will be different. The opportunities presented to you will feel unreal. But don't question it. Don't shrink back. Don't sabotage it with small thinking. Because this is not a trial run. This is the real thing. I see contracts being signed. I see ideas taking shape. I see unexpected funding, open doors in careers, and businesses finding wings. I see families restored because financial pressure is being lifted. I see the version of you who once worried every night now sleeping in peace, smiling in the morning, and walking in confidence. That is not imagination. That is your near future. But here is the key. Don't keep this miracle bottled up in silence. Speak it. Declare it. Let your words become the trailblazer for your reality. Right now, say this with me. This is my breakthrough season, and nothing can stop it. Type it, write it, shout it, because heaven listens to bold declarations. And remember this, your blessing isn't fragile. It won't slip away. What's being released over you is unshakable. It has weight. It has permanence. It's not something you'll receive and then lose. It's something that will establish you for the rest of your life. So get ready to walk different, to talk different, to live different, because the old limitations are gone. The struggle that shaped you has done its job. And now, abundance will become your story. Not someday, not if, but now. This is the moment where your past ends and your future begins. Step into it boldly, because the miracle is no longer promised. It's present,